Morning, everybody. Thanks for coming back. I'm Carrie McElroy. This is Carrie McElroy Fitness. A few days ago, I shot a video on chest triceps with dumbbells and a bench. But what happens if you don't have dumbbells at home? A lot of people don't. In fact, a lot of people don't even have a bench. So I'm going to show you, first I'm going to start doing chest on a bench, but you could do this on the floor with the bands behind your shoulders. It'll work the same way. And I'm going to stand and use some bands to do some tricep extensions. So again, all kinds of things you can do at home. And we can thank the COVID for that, many of us fitness professionals who are working in gyms or owned our own gyms like I did, or working in other places, managing other places, we had to come up with ways to reach you. We did Facebook Lives and all kinds of things. So we learned to be really creative about what we could get you to do at home. So here we are, in 2024, doing the same things, right? People say to me all the time, well, I don't have time. I don't have implements. I don't have anything at home. Well, here's my answer to that. So a set of bands, really simple. I got a set of bands at, I've got a little band right here. They're called, the name brand is Ignite, and I got them at Target. They are a pack of 3, which is like a light, a medium, and a heavy for like $15.99, I think. So who can't, that's, I think, pretty affordable for most people. And if you can't, I'll send you some. If you can't afford them and you need them, let me know. I have tons of them. I'll honestly send them to you. I will. So at any rate, I have a bench at home, but if you don't have a bench, you can do this one on the ground, just laying down, not a big deal. You don't need a lot of space, too. People say, well, I don't have a lot of space. I have a small apartment, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't really either. I have a small, probably 650 square foot apartment. So I'm just sitting here in my living room, cleared out just a little area where I can just kind of lay down on the ground, or I'm going to actually use a bench for this piece. So follow along. So what I did was I ran a band underneath this bench. So I'm just going to use it in place of dumbbells if you don't have dumbbells. So I'm going to lay back and do pretty much the similar exercises to what I did the other day for chest and triceps. It's just a nice variation with bands, open flat bands on a bench or the floor. So here we go. So I'm going to lay back, and same thing. I already wound this band underneath the bench, and I'm just gonna make sure my head is on the bench totally, and I'm just gonna open and press up. This is a little light, so I'm gonna hold the band a little bit lower, and I'm just gonna press up and do that same A press. Look at my hands. They're facing the wall in front of me here. My head is on the bench, and it's still the A press. Here's the top of the letter A. Here's the bottom of the letter A. Now, if you find this is a little light for me, you can do one of two things. You can either grab the band a little bit lower and create more resistance, okay? Or you can wind another band. Like sometimes I'll wind 2 bands and I'll have a red and a blue together. So you can have the 2 of them together and make it a little bit tougher, okay? Now I'm going to stand up and I'm going to grab that same band. Not really a big deal. And I'm going to do a tricep press. So here it is. A tricep extension, rather. So I'm going to put 1 foot on the tricep, 1 foot on the band, and I'm just going to have the band in my other hand, the same hand as my foot that's on the band, because you don't want to have it on the other foot and you're kind of reaching across your body, and then you're going to hurt your low back. So I'm just going to cut to a 90-degree angle and press straight. And wow, this hurts. I can feel it. So this is creating a lot of resistance. Now, if it's too much resistance, lift your foot up a little bit and give yourself a little bit more give in the band, and make it not so hard, right? So you can control, this is the heaviest band, but you can control even within the size of the band how much resistance or not that you have. And then of course you're going to step on the band with the other foot, get the other arm, and off you go. So again, band chest presses and band tricep extensions. If you just have 1 band, it'll work, right? How long did that take us? Probably 3 sets of 10 on each, maybe 10 minutes. And off you go. All right, I'm Carrie McElroy. Thanks for watching me.